I greet my views with this liberal message from such outstanding politologists like me. I also take pride in being an outstanding and popular pundit, well, actually, I will try to, spruce up my video broadcast, with political satire. Today I'm trying to make some few comments about a new Republican ad in Southern California. It's been played on radio waves of FM frequency. We said actually Republicans proclaim that their reactionary politics would be to cut down welfare of American families from 5 years of public welfare of AFDC. American families, 8 to families with dependent children, to 3 years. Republicans are a reactionary political party and neo-fascists who wants to cut down American welfare. Who oppose American welfare and want to cut down 8 to families with dependent children to 3 years from 5 years. In order to leave American families, California families, and all American families without shelter, food, and medical treatment, in case those families are unable to find job and employment. I believe that the Republicans are neo-fascists that oppose American welfare, and I believe that I urge my views to vote for Democrats in order to save our country from neo-fascism, from Republican neo-fascism. And I believe that as a humanist, I might urge my views, to always vote for Democrats as our true saviors, and will conduct progressive politics mostly. Today also I want to comment on the recent statement of Democratic President Obama, which he made in a town hall meeting in Florida recently. He was talking about slash and burn politics. It's the only politics that American media would be interested in, but he's wrong. American media is not interested in slash and burn politics. American media is only interested in progressive politics. We will condemn reactionary politics, hopefully. At least most progressive journalists will. And I believe that American Congress should stop financing imperialist slaughter in Afghanistan and start financing such scientific discoveries, new inventions of cutting-edge technologies, such as super telescope with video feed and laser beam astronomical telescopy, which would enable Americans, American public to discover alien intelligence on non-solar galaxies. Actually, today I also listened to that peaceful statement of Obama administration State Secretary Hillary Clinton, in which she declared that combat role of American troops in Afghanistan will reduce to minimum, and actually American troops will only instruct and train Afghan troops, which will do all the combat fighting in Afghanistan. I believe this is good news for liberals, for peace movement in America and worldwide, and I believe that Americans will stop taking heavy casualties in Afghanistan, and instead will start withdrawing their troops, like been promised by President Obama in his drawdown statement, that American troops will be withdrawn from Afghanistan by July 2011. And I believe today's statement of Hillary Clinton and her about reducing the participation of U.S. troops in combat fighting in Afghanistan is now a symbol that Democratic administration of President Obama making right steps in reducing international conflict and saving American lives in Afghanistan. And I believe this is true policy, and only Afghan warriors should fight for their own country. And I believe that actually it will help stabilize the international situation, it will decrease suicidal terrorism in Afghanistan, and also call U.S. congressional faction, Democratic faction, actually to stop funding for Afghan war, to save billions of dollars from being wasted in Afghanistan. They should be spent on healthcare, spent on financing science research to discover alien intelligence, to discover stem cell research to save Alzheimer patients. And I believe that wasteful defense spending should be cut down instead of cutting down healthcare and science research allocations. And I believe that President Obama should conduct progressive policy of holding human rights. There is no viable alternative to progressive politics. And I believe that if President Obama signs health legislation as soon as possible, if he signs bill to establish same-sex marriage and signs amnesty for illegal alien workers bill, he will actually make history as a liberal politician. His promise of liberal socialism in America is just a vain rhetorics. I hope President Obama will do good on his promises to deliver liberal socialism in America, like he said himself in one of his speeches. And I hopefully will hear more good news for progressive politics from Obama administration officials.